Well, it turned out to be a pretty nice Friday after morning showers and thunderstorms. Now we're watching that severe threat ramping up. We have a severe thunderstorm watch to our north near Kansas City. And then our main line, still has a ways to go before it really gets into the region. But we do have a tornado watch in effect southeastern parts of Kansas. Most of us are fine. Most of us are going to be fine for the next several hours. Then things will start to go downhill as we go into the overnight hours. But you can see that watch does include Iola, Chanute, Parsons, Erie, down to Oswego, Independence, Fredonia, Neodesha, Yates Center, out toward Eureka. And you can see these storms really picking up in our northwestern counties. Kind of interesting. So what's going to happen here? We had a dry line out to the west. Now the cold front is overtaking that dry line. So we'll have a general switch over to pretty much bow echoes, very gusty winds of 60 to 70 miles per hour. Also, we're going to get some large hail out of these storms. We are going to have a tornado threat still sticking around on the Kansas side for about the next 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours. And then I think once most of these storms get into the metro, that tornado threat will start to drop. But something we got to watch. All right, tornado warning. This is Greenwood County. This is moving into the western half of Woodson County. Already you can see the storm pushing in, but the rotating part of the storm is still 10, 15 miles to the west of Woodson County. So we got to keep our eyes on that. Right behind it, we have another storm that has had the history of dropping a tornado, dropped a pretty decent sized tornado on the east side of Wichita. So these two storms, these are discrete supercells. These are going to push into western half of Woodson County. Now, what's interesting behind that, here's the cold front. So these storms are digging south and will continue a little bit. This whole line will kind of lean into the area, but this is going to be an intense line as it pushes in over the next few hours. So, I mean, areas really from Yates Center, Fredonia, Chanute, Iola, Parsons, Fort Scott. It's going to be kind of a loud, crazy night. And that's where we're going to get our biggest storms. And then this line will start to sink in to the entire metro area, mainly after about 1 or 2 o'clock. So enhanced risk for severe weather sticks around on the Kansas side. These storms will weaken a little bit once they get to that I-44 corridor. So that's why the threat for severe weather is a little bit lower. Let's watch this. Here's 11 p.m. You can see that main line pushing through Yates Center, Chanute, and these are intense, guys. Western parts of Montgomery County. Here's 12:30 in the morning. We can continue. This line still pretty intense by about 2 o'clock in the morning. I do expect at least severe thunderstorm warnings. And then after 2 o'clock, they'll start to weaken a little bit as they push through Pittsburgh and Joplin and get into southwestern Missouri. So this here is 3:30 in the morning. Once we pass 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I think our night is looking a lot better. From now until then, we definitely have some issues with storms, which are going to roll in. All right, outside, 74, southerly winds. It's booking at 28 miles per hour. Gusts have been higher than that. Once we get through all this mess tonight, things look much better for us by tomorrow. We're going to have partly sunny skies, lower 70s. In fact, the weekend looks fantastic. Unfortunately, severe threat returns on Monday, but we get a couple nice days in here. And of course, Nick and I, we're on top of it. We're going to be here for a good chunk of the night. So,
for the time being, though, you said it, intense.
Oh, they're super intense.
Yeah. See you in a little bit. Thanks so much,